Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is, it's a little bit special. Now, I know I'm a little bit late to the party to making a video centered around Christmas stuff, but for Christmas, I did get this glorious GoPro. Wow, I need to adjust the camera. Anyway, I got this GoPro. It's super cool. I can't wait to try it out, but more importantly, at least for the purpose of this video, I got this. I need to adjust the... There, that's a bit better. This is the case that the GoPro came in. It's like, it fits right in there, and it's like a fancy little case for the GoPro, which was neat. I took the GoPro out, and then I looked at this, and what many of you fish keepers, I'm sure, are thinking at this point is, wow, that is perfect for a mini aquarium. Now, of course, I need to do something with this. I'm going to be making the world's smallest reef aquarium. I'd say this thing is maybe a cup, 2 cups, something like that. I'll probably fill it up. It'll be probably around a cup of water. Now let's go through the list of things we're going to need to make this the world's smallest reef aquarium. We're going to need some substrate. I actually got that. I stole it from work. It's just a little bit, so I don't think it's that bad. If it's going to be a reef tank, of course I'm going to need some corals, which of course I've got it covered. I've got a reef tank over here, and I'm going to use some really easy corals. Hopefully they will actually do well. Now we're going to need a light. I also have an idea for that, but the most important thing is we're going to need some water movement, and we're going to need some filtration. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do for that, so I figured I would go down in my basement and see what we can find. Right this way. Oh wait, if you guys have ever seen Stranger Things, creepy, right? If I don't make it back, just remember it was because I was filming a YouTube video. I'm just kidding, I'm totally fine. Oh, actually, you know what? This gives me a good idea. I'm going to not only make the world's smallest reef tank, but the world's smallest sponge filter. Well, I don't know about that. It might be. Now, if I take one of these, it's an intake portion of a power filter, and I get like a sponge. You can see if I take this, it's an air pump, all right, and I attach this air tubing to it. And I have this little air adjuster, right? So I can turn it up and down so that the flow doesn't get too much out of the bubbles. I think this might work. And I put it through. I put the air stone in the bottom of this. It'll serve as a sort of sponge filter, because when the air bubbles rise out of the top, they'll funnel through the top, creating like a sort of water suction type thing. And it'll suck particles through the grate. So I'll simply, I'll put the sponge over the grate to help filter particles out of the water. Alright, so it's pretty well glued down to the bottom. The problem is now I need to pour water in it while holding it, because this coral glue doesn't activate unless there's water. So now I've got some water in it to try to activate it. That was a bigger pain in the butt than you'd think. Time to add some of the sand. Hopefully it's not going to make the water super murky, but we'll see. Now let's fill up the rest of the tank. All right, that's pretty clear. And for those of you wondering, you don't really need any heating, especially since I'm going to be putting it up here, which I can actually do right now. See, since it's going to be so close to the light, and since I'm only going to have like zoas in there, the heating isn't exactly the most important thing, and it would take up so much space, and they don't really even have heaters for like 1-cup tanks. Now, because I use live sand, there's biological bacteria in that sand, which makes this like a legitimate tank, which means I can start putting coral in it. Now, forgive the algae. I know that there's a little bit of algae and these zoas aren't looking the greatest, but what if I moved this pink zipper colony up into the reef, the smaller nano, it's all a nano reef. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, since it's going so well, I wonder if I can put some sort of fish or invert in there. Probably not a fish. The smallest you could get is like a green band goby type thing, and let me know in the comments if there's anything smaller that might be able to live in there. But I might be able to do a sexy shrimp. I think that would be super cool. And if these zoas end up doing well, I'm going to move some more zoas in there and keep building up the Nano Reef. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit the little bell so that you don't miss any of the updates on my new Nano Pico World's Smallest Reef thing. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to leave a like below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see ya on the next one.